Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you my 2022 bullet journal setup. Now this year I bought a new bullet journal. This is from Scribbles That Matter and they kindly have a pen included in the set. So that's what I'm going to use first to write up my key and who this journal belongs to. To spice up the pages a little bit, I decided to put in a sticker with a really cute quote on it saying "Give generously, live simply, and love wholly." Now on the next page, I decided to do my title page for the entire year. You might see that it's not actually a dotted page because the setup of this journal is already predetermined, a little bit different from what I'm used to working with. So this is actually a completely blank page and it gave me a lot of freedom to do whatever I want. This year's bullet journal is actually really inspired by tarot cards and an anime I used to watch when I was young called Cardcaptor Sakura, where there were these claw cards and magical elements which resemble tarot cards. So I want this year to be quite minimalistic yet still fancy and allow me to be creative with my artistic talents. So firstly, I use an outline pen to outline the basic shape and the figures of my design before using some watercolor to give it a light wash and just add some depth to my drawing. As you can see on the top, I actually use Roman numerals to write out 2022, which is the year we are entering, and at the bottom I wrote the year, just like normal tarot cards. I think this is actually quite a suitable theme since we don't really know what's coming ahead of us and it's all going to be very exciting, and whatever the future holds, it will be something we will face together. Again, the page adjacent to this is a little bit bland, so I decided to get out my trusty sticker book and put in another cute little quote saying "She's magic," which I thought really fits into the tarot card. Now this bullet journal is really convenient because it already had an index page, which is really nice if I want to look at specific pages, and since the dotted journal is actually numbered at the lower corner, it's easy for me to track down all these important pages where I need to refer back to in the future. Now I'm moving on to some more personalized pages in my bullet journal. To start off everything, I decided to do a New Year's resolutions page where I'm going to have 22 goals that I'm going to try to achieve in 2022. Now these goals can quite literally be anything. They could be for your school, academic studies, it could be for social media, it could be for health, anything you want it to be. As you can see, I'm also trying to stick to the theme of quite monochromatic and minimalistic, and that's the whole vibe of my bullet journal this year, hopefully. Let's see how long this theme actually lasts. I also left a little reflection space at the end, so by the end of next year I can come back and look through my goals and see if I actually achieved them. On the page adjacent to my New Year's resolution, I did a letter to my future self. Now if you watched my video from last year, I did something similar to this and I really liked it. I thought it was such a cute idea, so I'm going to do it again for this year. And as you can see, the design is quite literally a letter coming out of an envelope. On the next double spread page, I decided to start off with a makeup budget. Now this is something you can customize to your own self, but for someone like me who's obsessed with purchasing makeup and skincare, I really needed a tracker just to keep myself accountable and see how much I'm spending. So how this is going to work is I'm going to set an initial budget for the entire year, and then how can I earn extra money? So for example, if I use up a product, I can earn a certain amount back. You can absolutely customize this to whatever you want and can use it for maybe your rent, your internet, anything. Accompanying this page is my wish list, so I have a clear mindset of what exactly do I absolutely want so I don't get tempted during sale seasons. On the next double spread page, I decided to write down one of my favorite quotes recently, and I think it is just so fitting for the new year. take a leap of faith and begin this wondrous new year by believing. It is just such positive energy and I absolutely adore it. And the whole vibe of this journal, I wanted it to be quite homemade and not perfect. So all these lines, I try not to use a ruler, so it looks like it is just a scrapbook page taken out from a note. And I used block letters to make some negative space. I jazzed up the background by drawing some mandalas and then highlighting all the letters using my favorite colored highlighter, purple, so everything stands out and the page is just stunning. Love it. It definitely paid off all the time that went into this double spread page. That's about it for my bullet journal setup for the new year, so I'm going to quickly jump over to the very last page where there is a space for a pen test, also known as swatch test, so you can see if your pens bleed or goes through the papers, which I think is essential for everyone starting a new bullet journal. It was just so fun and exciting to set up my new bullet journal, and I love how this journal basically had a rough guideline for me, like the keys. Later on I can use different symbols, so it's much easier to write down things, and I love how the title page turned out. Everything was just absolutely amazing. I love the theme that I have chosen for this year. Let me know if you are going to use any of these spreads in your bullet journal for 2022, and what is your main theme for your journal? Are you going to have a theme or are you going to make it quite random? Let me know, and I can't wait for us to start a new year. All the best and have fun journaling. Good luck, guys!